Hi guys, welcome to video number 5 of the Doubles Lounge. My name's Rich. Last week we worked on some forward figure 8 weave, whatever you want to call it. So many different names for the same moves. We worked on this one last week, and this week I want to work on doing it in reverse. I also want to work on another element to doing different things with your hands. So one thing in this one, one thing in this one. So another element to that. And then next week I want to put that into another little combo that I'm working on for us to try. So this week I want to work on this reverse first. So we did the forward one last week, this one, and now I want to work on doing it in reverse. So same principle applies as we did last week, holding your hands out forward, so you can hold them both out forward this way, okay? And then what we're going to do, last week if you remember, we went over and up the arm and down, over and up the arm. So then we're doing this to get this, and this week it's the same thing, but only we're going under. Okay, so we take this hand and we're going to go under, down the arm, and then back up to the fingers, and then we're going to go under, down the arm, and then back to the fingers. Okay, when you're doing it, you want to swing the chuck. Okay, so swing this chuck over one. When it gets to 6, I want to bring it under, down the arm, and then back up to the fingers. Okay, so over once, 6 o'clock, bring it under, then we want to swing it over, back to the fingers. 1, 2, 3, back to the fingers. 1, 2, 3, back to the fingers. Now we want to do the same with the opposite hand. 1, 2, over, and back to the fingers. Over, and then we can speed it up until we get into this. Okay, same principle applies. Bend your arms slightly. Okay, don't keep them straight out. Bend your arms in slightly to the body, and then we can start swinging them over. Okay, if you notice, it's as my arms are bent, it's going up and down my arm, back around. Okay, over, down my arm, and back around. Over, down my arm, and back around. Okay, and we can speed it up, put it together, and that's all we're doing. Okay, if you give the hips a slight twist as you're going round, and then when you come back around this way, okay, give the hips a gentle twist as you're coming round, and nice and slow, nice and gentle, you've got the reverse down. Okay, remember it's going over one, under, and then it's going down my arm and back around. Over, under, down my arm and back around. This one. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Hopefully it makes sense. Okay, remember it's going over and under, over, under, and then back to the fingers. Okay, that's all we're doing. And we can slowly then work our way from left all the way around to the right, back around to the left. Okay, so a nice easy way to remember how to turn when you're doing it is every time, if you want to turn, if we're going left, so if I'm turning left, every time my right hand goes under, I turn to the left slightly. So right hand under, turn to the left, okay? So right hand goes under, turn to the left with it. Right hand goes under, turn to the left. Right hand goes under, we turn, okay? Then when the left hand goes under, we can turn back to the right, okay? So left hand under, turn. Left hand under, left hand under, turn. Right hand goes under, can turn back. Right hand goes under. Do you see? So left hand under, I can turn, I can slash easy back round to the right. Right hand goes under, I can turn to the left. Left hand goes under, I can come over. Okay? I'll do it slow. So right hand under, over. Left hand goes under, and I can come back around. Okay? Hope that makes sense, because we can go from the reverse, then we can go straight into the forward. Okay, and then when we turn back around, we can go back into the reverse. And then we're back into forward. Okay? Hope that makes sense. If you got any questions about that, then please feel free to drop me a message. But hopefully you'll be able to get that from basically hands out, right hand comes under, down the arm, back to the fingers. Left hand comes under, down the arm, and back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Hopefully you can see how that works. Do it nice and slow. 1, 2. Now you can go. You can start if you're struggling to get it. You can go really slow. So swing it over one rotation. As soon as you swing it over, bring it under, and then back around. Over, back around. Okay, and then try putting it together. Back around, back around. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope people can get that. And then think about, once you've got it sort of standing forward, then think about how you're moving left and right with it. Okay, right hand goes under, we can turn to the left. Left hand goes under, we can turn to the right. Have a go with manipulating it and see if you can figure out yourself how to go from the reverse into the forward. See if you can figure it out just by playing and manipulating. Once you get the reverse, and then you've got the forward as well, once you've got them both, see if you can manipulate it yourself and work it out how to go from the reverse into the forward. Have a go and play and see what happens. The second element of the video that I wanted to work on is trying to help get your hands used to doing different things with the chucks. Okay, so I'm going to work this into a little combo for next week's tutorial. But right now, have a practice at this one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the right chuck. Right, so we're going to spin in a forward motion. We're going to bring the right chuck, okay, across the body and bounce on the upper arm, and then bring it back to the same arm. Okay, left arm, right arm. When we do that, we're going to go right hip, left hip. Okay, 1, 2. Right. Do it again. So we're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Once you've got that, 1, 2, you're going to swap it. So the right hand goes down to the left hip, and the left hand comes up to the upper arm of the right. Okay, so we go in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, don't want to do everybody's head in by counting 1, 2 all the time, but you can see how that works. Okay, so we're going forward, and then we go this way, across. Oops, hang on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Swing your arm across the body so it bounces this way. Then when you come back across, hold it so that it goes this way to bounce. Okay. Then you can take it down to the hip, and then swing it this way around. Okay. Then back up and this way. Okay. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we're going back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then obviously with the left hand, we're going in the same. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Okay. Start off nice and slow first of all. Okay, so you get it can mix up in your head, so you end up doing all sorts of stuff at the beginning. But once you get it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and get that down, and then once you've got that, we're going to work it into a little combo that I'm working on for next week. So don't forget then, we've got reverse, yeah, right hand under onto the left, left hand under onto the right, right hand under onto the left. Okay, try and see if you can get that, but also try and see if you can work it so that it goes from the reverse into the forward and then back into the reverse. Try and have a look, see if you can work that out, and then have a go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Across the body goes this, and then the chuck swings around this way. 2, down, 3, 4, back up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Try and get that down, and then we're going to work that in for next week. Any questions, anything at all? Feel free to let me know if I can help anybody out. I hope you're finding these useful. And yeah, so yeah, see you all next week, and yeah.